require hospitals to notify them when a patient is hospitalized, and so they have a parallel and different system for tracking the notification of and also the approval for hospital days to be paid by the health plan. And that system, if you can get data out of that system, that helps you know who's in the hospital. And there's two things that would be helpful. I mean, the other way you can get information about who's in the hospital is directly going to the hospitals and making an arrangement with them, which is probably more ideal. But as a backup, and particularly if you're in a region where there's multiple hospitals and it's hard to make arrangements with all the hospitals, the health plan potentially could arrange that and give a system of access. So we on our provider portal have a location where that information can go. It's not 100% perfect because some hospitals delay in notifying us. There's a little delay when they get discharged. They stay in the computer system, appearing that they're there for a little longer. So that's it's for really that's the most helpful in terms of knowing that somebody's been in. I think that's probably the single most important thing. And it may not be an easy thing to get because it may require some programming, but it's worth focusing on that if I had to ask for one thing on an ongoing basis. On a less frequent basis, it's nice to have that cost data, but as I said earlier, it's really not helpful for making day-to-day decisions in how your program is doing because the lag between the time it takes to get valid data that really means something that you can believe is so much longer that it's hard to make PDSA small tests of change type of interventions based on that. So I would focus on the information that's a little more closer to real time.
Right, and that real time info sounds like you're recommending some connection to the UM team, right? Who keeps track of who knows every morning who's in the hospital.
Right, and it could be, ideally in our system we have it computerized and we set up a portable